Hello, hello, gorgeous souls. Welcome. Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, Instagram. I'm going to give you a minute to see if there is anybody online. So let's close our eyes, create sacred space. What do I hear for a second, a minute, 10 minutes? That's just an intention for it to be smooth, uplifting. May you need to hear something to guide you, inspire you, and uplift you. So let's see if anybody has turned up. Carta goes, hello, what is your name? Where are you tuning in from? I don't think I've ever seen you on the feed. So just while you type, I'd like to know where you're tuning in from and what is your real name? Unless Cartagos is your real name. So today is what, Wednesday. It's a beautiful night. I've just seen what looks like a full moon. Obviously, it's not the full moon. The full moon is happening either on Thursday or on Fridays if you're in London. Hello, Kiev Construction. Lots of people that I don't know today. Just let me know where you're tuning in from. I know it's quite late. I normally like to have my lives with you around 8 o'clock at night or during the day. I think tomorrow I'm going to tune in during the day to see how everybody's doing. So today I'm just here to say, if it's evening where you are, look at the moon. The moon is so beautiful tonight. It looks really close, or at least when I saw it, I think it was just getting up in the sky. But I just feel inspiring to say, look at the moon. And the moon is getting full, as I say, in 2 days, right? Today is Wednesday, either Thursday or Friday early morning. It's going to be a full moon. And full moon, for me, always come with a revelation. There's an illumination. And this moon getting really full, we're getting, our emotions are heightened. We're getting excited, we sleep well, maybe we feel we want some intimacy, but all we is like, if you're emotional, or if you allow your emotions to run wild, in a sense, the moon is like stirring it up. And generally there are situations that arises that maybe you were not aware of. So I know some of you, it could be a court case, or it could be a relationship, something is getting revealed, or there's sometimes, for me, I'm going to go to the doctor and see if my finger is healed. And as I said, of course it had to happen on a full moon, right? I was waiting, it was never the right time. And one day I get my appointment when the moon is full. It just sounds like a coincidence, but it's not. And if we've been talking together for long enough, there's never something about a coincidence. It's always the universe talking to us. So I can see somebody on Facebook, but I don't know who you are unless you type. So please type your name. So full moon, it's always, full moon come with the flavor. If you like astrology, the sign of the full moon is going to give you a flavor of how is it going to impact that month. Is also depending on which house it's falling into, is going to impact your personal life precisely. But even if you're not into astrology, even if you really don't care where the moon is sitting in the sky, what is it doing to you, just feel into it and start to notice, am I sleeping well enough? Probably not. I know I don't sleep for either the day of the full moon, the day before, and the day after. This generally how my cycle goes. And I was talking today to a friend that said, yeah, I don't sleep at full moons. And it's not about, I know it's a full moon, I'm not going to sleep, but notice. There were times in my life where I didn't really look at the moon so much, and I wouldn't follow its cycles. So I wouldn't know if it was a new moon, a full moon, a quarter moon, but I would just say, I didn't sleep that well this past couple of days. And then I would look up in the sky and I would say, yes, of course, it's a full moon. And some may feel quite aggressive as well. You know, I always like to talk about fluffy things and beautiful things, but we may get aggressive, we may get unsettled. Um, so, you know, if that's happening for you, you know, there's a reason. And as I say, there is often a culmination, maybe it's something you've been working on. This is the time to also really reap your reward, to let things happen. So when there is a revelation, it doesn't need to be necessarily something that is negative. You know, it could be a beautiful surprise. It could be, hello, Pilates, anything. You know, it doesn't need to be, like I say, for me, I hope it's my healing. I let's see. But right, just to give you an idea of that full moon could be. So if you like the moon, if you work with the moon, if you feel all of these emotions, if you're waiting for a confirmation or something to be revealed, I'd love to hear from you. I also would like to take advantage to really send a prayer to a friend of mine that is really quite in distress, is going to find out something about our court case tomorrow. So just to say, I'm sending lots and lots and lots of prayers, lots of angels your way, and really wishing for your highest and best to be done, and for you to get some sleep and just to get that outcome that you wish for, that it's going to be for the best of you and your family. So if you feel, you know, you want to do an act of kindness, just join in these prayers. You don't need to know who this person is. Just send your best intention and lots of love. And that would be fabulous. All right. So after the full moon, we're going to have, well, the sun entering Libra. Libra is a wonderful, wonderful sign. Not only is my sign, but it's really a sign governed by Venus. Venus is the planet, another planet I really, really love, because of course it's the planet that looks after our abundance, the planet that looks after relationship, the planet that looks over beauty. So we're going to enter the Libra season with the equinox, and that's going to be on the 23rd of September. So full moon this week, the equinox a few days later, and it's kind of a time to, you know, we're entering autumn, so it's going to be a time of harvesting. I know some really love the autumn, the colors, you know, it's not so cold, days are getting shorter, and some people really like that, you know, cozying up at home. And so it's really is a season where you want to sit down, reflect, and really harvest all of that hard work that you've done, all the things that you were working for, your project. You know, this is the time to really say, okay, now I can sit down a bit and just reap the rewards. So in the midst of the full moon and equinox, I'm offering 30 days guidance where you can have direct access to me via messages. A lot of you are doing it. Hello, Midgard Craft. I don't know you, not sure of your name. A lot of you are doing it already. We've been doing it informally. You text me, I reply, I give you guidance. So this is an opportunity to do it more formally. Why do I want to do that? Because at least we could do it as a group. And as you know, the energy of a group is very, very powerful. So we're going to have direct access to me. This also means your investment is minimal. It's minimal, and the benefits are massive. So if you're interested, I'm closing the group this week. We're starting, there's going to be a welcome message starting at the healing circle on Monday. And then we're going to have a group healing on the day of the equinox, which is an amazing time to do healing. So if you're interested, drop me a message here, drop me a message on Facebook. And as I say, just give it a go. If you never worked with me before and you're on this feed, then give it a go. I send you lots of love. I'm going to talk to you more about this tomorrow. Now it's definitely bedtime. Namaste. And I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful evening. And to my special friend, an amazing day tomorrow. God bless.